it is going down today. You know, it has been several months since I have been able to really, I want to say since this fall, since I got super mega freezer cooking going down. I did get a small freezer cooking day, January-ish. I got like 4 hours of dedicated freezer cooking time, which was great. I love big batch cooking. It is so helpful for feeding all my people. And in today's video, we're gonna help feed some other people. I have 2 homeschool mama friends. One just had her baby. One is a few days past due with her baby. And so what I'm doing is I am cooking up my large family freezer meals pack 2. And by cooking that pack, I'm gonna get 35 to 40 postpartum, we're gonna call it, freezer meals, and I'm going to give each of those family a big stack of freezer meals for all these coming weeks. They have other people bringing them meals, and the mamas have also prepped ahead meals, but when you have a new baby, you can always use 10 or 12 extra pans of something in your freezer or bags to go in your slow cooker real quick. It's just super helpful. I'm probably gonna keep about 10 or so pans of various recipes for my own family to start building back my freezer stash, since we just finished a 3-week pantry and freezer challenge where we got everything pretty much bare in my big freezers in the garage, and that is a great place to be. I did this grocery shopping haul the other day. That'll be linked in the description below if you'd like to see it. I think I came in about $279, and when you break down all the meals, it makes it just a little over $6 per large family meal. And then with that, you can add applesauce, salad, jazz it up any way you want, or sometimes all a mama can do, or someone helping that mama, is just scoop out some lasagna, have a slice of butter bread, and we're good to go. Call it good. So let's get started. This is a lot, but I'm gonna open up my own large family freezer meals pack 2. I'm gonna use the big batch cooking guide that is included, and I'm gonna follow my own directions, and that's gonna make this a lot easier because the thinking is already done. Now I just need to walk it out. We interrupt this with lunch break. This is a quick throw together snacky lunch for 7 kiddos. Benjamin is down for his nap, so everyone's getting a bowl of applesauce. That's why I keep this unsweetened applesauce on hand, and a banana, and then if they want anything else, they can certainly get something else, but this is my attempt to feed them so I can start cooking. Amelia, she gets my new silence is golden. Unless you have children, then silence is suspicious. That's my new favorite cup, but my joke is it'll last a week. Daniel, and then we have probably Jaden. We still feed him too. Jaden, Zion, Naomi, Gabriel, Liam. Put spoons and everything. And then I'll hand out a banana, and then I'll say, okay, let your mama start frying some food now. Here's my little list. So I have my large family freezer meals pack 2 pulled up on my phone, ready to go, used it to do my grocery shopping, but I also, just being the super visual person that I am, like to have my meals listed out on my whiteboard. So I kind of divided it up in meals that are bakes or casseroles, then meals I just need to prep and they're done, and then slow cooker meals. So in the bake category, we're making 4 taco bakes. We're making 7, because this stuff grows, and that's just how my recipes go. Chicken, broccoli, and alfredo bake, and this is a noodle bake. It's not the low carb version that I had that recipe come out a few weeks ago. This one has good old noodles in it, and that's how it stretches so far. We're gonna do 3 of the ham and cheese potato bakes. Those are so yummy. This might actually be what I end up giving my kids for dinner tonight. I'm gonna do 4 pans of beef stroganoff. This is with rice and ground beef. 4 pans of baked ziti, another big favorite, and 4 chicken tater tot casseroles. Then I'm going to prep a whole bunch of tuna cakes for the freezer, and then there's going to be 3 slow cooker meals, meatloaves, garlic and lemon chicken, chicken teriyaki, and so this should come in right at about 40 postpartum freezer meals ready to go. I need to cook 8.5 pounds of ground beef, and that is done because I had ground beef in the freezer and I've set it out, so I'm going to use that. It says cook and shred 9 pounds of chicken breasts, so I will get those going in the electric pressure cooker. Chop onions, chop green pepper, cook all the rice, and dice the fully cooked ham. So I'm going to get on this now. Okay, so I got all those veggies chopped, ready to go. Got the rice in the pot, it's boiling. The chicken is going. My ground beef that I already pre-cooked, I don't know, a month or so ago. It's loose, but it's not fully defrosted how I need to work with it to make these various meals. So I'm going to put these in the microwave. It'll be free again here in a moment, and get those defrosted. Also, super cute, I'll link this in the description below. I have been watching some of my very first freezer cooking videos from almost 5 years ago, and they're just so cute. So I'm wearing baby Daniel. So I will link these down in the description below. So now I have a fully cooked ham. Now that ham was accidentally put in the freezer. Did not mean for that to happen. So I have been defrosting it with the cold water defrost method in my sink there. Now it is defrosted enough I can chop it up, and that is gonna go in those ham and potato bakes that are oh so good. Okay, so with the meat that I've defrosted, this last little bit of pre-cooked hamburger is still frozen from the middle. So I'm gonna put this back in the microwave, and then I think we can start putting meals together. A whole lot of meal assembly is going down. The last thing is the noodles for the baked ziti, and I need to drain those in a moment. I wanted them to sit another minute, part of my eyeballing school that I do. Anywho, I'm gonna start assembling these meals. We're starting with the taco bake first. Now in a perfect world, it would have been lovely to have pre-cooked that ground beef with the taco seasoning, but I didn't do it that way. The meat was already cooked, but I'm still going to mix it in. It'll still add the flavor. It'll still be okay. So we got 4 cans of corn, 4 cans of black beans, and 4 cans of diced tomatoes. Okay, so I just added in 10 cups of the pre-cooked rice. And we have our ground beef in here, our taco seasoning, corn, black beans, and tomatoes. And now I'm going to mix it all together. A lot of sour cream, 20 cups of sour cream. But remember, we are doing 4 big pans, and so that means each pan has the equivalent of 5 cups of sour cream. So don't worry, I'm not force feeding any poor innocent people 20 cups of sour cream at one time. Okay, so with this taco bake, I made my 4 planned pans, and I'm going to see, because I like to see if I can push it, if I can get a fit. I think I put my next biggest size bowl inside my mega bowl to help with my countertop space. But we are rolling now. All I have to do, I've got everything done. I just have to put these meals together now. Putting them together should maybe take an hour at the most. So that was about an hour and a half to possibly 2 hours of prep time total. I did not have to put the time into cooking the ground beef because I had that done and batch cooked and in the freezer, but there were some other things like my ham accidentally being frozen and things like that that wasn't planned that took up that time. Now, I have been asked several times, are the shells crunchy? So no, the shells are not crunchy in these bakes, but they don't, if you don't feel like you're eating mushy shelves, you don't eat shelves, you're not taking bites and saying, man, these are mushy shelves. I did it again. I said shelves again. Mushy shells. You are taking bites and you're thinking, man, this is an awesome taco bake. That's all you're thinking. I also get questions a lot about freezing sour cream. Anytime I freeze sour cream, if it is in a bake or a prepared meal like this, it's perfect. No issues whatsoever. Yay, 5 pans, exciting. I usually have Zion do this for me, but I'm hoofing it to the garage myself. So what I have been working on is the chicken broccoli alfredo noodle bake. I ended up with 5 pans of it. That's because I made a little less noodles than what is on my large family freezer meals plan direction. I just used one of the 5-pound bags. Anyway, it normally makes up 7 pans, but I kind of made up for that because I made an extra pan of my taco bake. So anyway, super yummy. Gonna wrap it up now and label it. And while I'm doing this, I am watching my old freezer cooking videos. This is when, oops, now you know I'm talking about, you silly TV. There you go. This is when I was pregnant with Benjamin and I did 100+ freezer meals for big families, 6 weeks worth, and boy were those helpful. There we go. This is all 5 of the chicken, broccoli, and alfredo bakes. I kept the directions really easy. Defrost, bake at 400 for an hour or until hot and bubbly. Put the date on there. 5 of them. Still watching my other freezer cooking videos. Gonna get these out in the garage now. So here's a look at how the freezer is filling up. You know from my recent pantry and freezer challenges, this freezer is pretty much bare. I mean, I do have a whole freezer door dedicated to short ribs and bones for bone broth. Excuse me while my dogs bark at me. It's okay. So I've got these pans in here. This is the taco bake. This is the alfredo bake. I have some big bags there I can put into another freezer if I need to, but we are going to have this thing pretty full by the time we are done with this assembly. But remember, 2/3 of what I'm making isn't staying here. It'll just be here for a few days until we can get it dropped off. Okay, so this is what is going down for the ham and cheese potato bakes. I have 3 bags of these hash brown style potatoes. Got a whole bowl. All of that ham is all sliced up. I also put the ham bone that still had some meat in it in another freezer bag, put that in the freezer, labeled it and dated it because I will do some sort of soup with that at some point. So we got sour cream, we have 3 cans of cream of chicken soup, and then shredded cheese. So I'm going to mix all of this in my big bowl, then we'll fill it in pans, top it with more cheese, label it, and it'll be ready to go. so here is how the ham and potato bake looks all mixed up, and now we'll put it in the pans. Okay, so here are the ham and potato bakes. I'm gonna get these labeled and in the freezer now. Okay, so kids have headed off to bed. Actually, Daniel is still up with me, finishing a bowl of late night applesauce. But while they were saying their good nights, etc., I wasn't filming. Hey, sweetie, you done with that? Good job. But anyway, all that to say, I just made several pans of this beef stroganoff. I'm gonna put cheese. Oh, hi! Look, and I'm gonna put cheese on it now. Okay, love you. Mwah. Good night.
On my face.
Okay, I'll see you in the morning. See you in the morning. Okay, but now we're gonna put cheese on these. Okay, so these are all ready to be taken out to the freezer. This is the stack of beef stroganoffs, and then here I have the 5 baked ziti's all wrapped up. So yeah, let's go shove this in the freezer. Then when we get back in, it's the chicken tater tot casserole. After that, it's 3 slow cooker meals and those tuna cakes, and we're done. But I know there's still a lot between here and there, but we're getting there. Here's how the freezer is looking at this point. Like I said, we have the chicken tater tot bake to go in here, and then those slow cooker freezer meals, and then the tuna cakes. So we still have room. We can make it work. I already moved over some bags of fruits and frozen veggies I had into my little top freezer. So here are the 4 pans of chicken tater tot casserole. I have kids already excited that we are going to have a pan or 2 of this in the freezer ready to go because it's a big favorite. So here is the pile of freezer slow cooker meals that are going out to the freezer. We have 4 of these meatloaves, 4 bags of slow cooker chicken teriyaki, and for these mamas I put lots more directions, but I can also just pass these directions on when we drop off. And we also have 4 bags of the lemon and garlic chicken with directions too. Hi, happy day. I slept after all that cooking. All of those slow cooker freezer meals I did last night, I just put in my house refrigerator. Just now moved them out to one of my garage beast freezers. So just saying, when you see them, they're not frozen yet because they've been in here all of 30 seconds. Okay, glory of glories. Oh, I feel like we should sing some sort of beautiful chorus, but yes, still all those ribs, and you all are going to tell me your rib recipes, right? Don't leave me hanging. But anyway, all the dinners, tons of dinners, tons. And wait, there's more, even more. Tons of dinners. And then the slow cooker freezer meals, I've got 2 of the meatloaves here, 2 there. And then whenever I put these bag meals out here, I put them on a baking pan first. I have made the mistake before. If you put these bags with liquid on these type of shelves, they more likely than not are gonna push through and freeze around these metal bars. So I can even stack them up like this because I didn't have room for a second pan. So these are the chicken teriyaki slow cooker freezer meals. Under them are the lemon and garlic chicken freezer meals. And in a day or so, I mean, when they're completely rock solid, then I can stack them and take this pan out. But yes, here's a look. Glory, glory. So if you would like to fill your freezer with these same exact meals, all you need to do is get my large family freezer meals pack number 2. And remember, when you go through the link over to my shop, I have a little special 20% off coupon code listed over there that is good off of your first order. In addition to this, I will have all of the recipes that I used linked in a blog post over on largefamilytable.com. The benefit to the freezer meal pack is you have the shopping list, the batch cooking guide, which holds your hands through every step of the way. So I got these 40 freezer meals done, large family style, in one evening, thanks to all that good organization. Whenever I am doing my recipes off the top of my head without the batch cooking guide and the step-by-step hand holding, even when I'm holding my own hand, because we make these packs, it takes me longer. You can tell by my other freezer cooking videos. So I was happy to get all this done, one dedicated evening, 40 meals, yay. And I will talk to you in those comments below. Bye-bye.